You what you're saying. So you might be thinking to yourself, you've been doing this self-improvement stuff for a while. You've been doing all these good habits, and you've been working on something, going to the gym, all this jazz, but nothing is really changing in your life. Like actually, really changing. You're kind of just in the same place every single day, kind of just going through the motions. You see a lot of people who say every day just feels the same. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere in life. I feel like I'm just still, and I felt this recently, and it's why I've started taking actual measures to actually put myself in a different place in life. And it's why I'm making this video, because it's obviously something I realised and I want to talk about it to help you kind of realise the same thing. But also I was inspired by a Charlie Morgan video that I saw on like in a similar vein to this, where he talks about how self-improvement is kind of a vice, in a way, which you can go watch that video if you want. But yeah, I want to talk about kind of my view on like the self-improvement stuff, in terms of like if you're not really feeling a change in life, because I felt this for a long time, right? And I think the reason why, well, I know the reason why, is because for a lot of people, they just do this stuff for the sake of just doing it and feeling better. Um, I don't mean feeling better in terms of actually feeling better and improving their mental health, because I mean that will happen, but as in it just makes them feel productive is what I meant to say, right? It just makes them feel like they're progressing and they're moving forward, and to an extent you kind of are, like in a lot of aspects you are, but if nothing's really fundamentally changing in your life, like you're just going day to day, you're just going to the gym, you're just doing your morning routine with all your good habits and stuff, you're just reading your books, and nothing's really happening for you, like you're just going through the motions of doing it, it's probably because it's not actually being catered towards what you want to do in life and your actual path, going forward, what you actually want to achieve personally. And this is the thing, it's kind of sold to you now that all this self improvement shit is just what you need to do to become successful. Live this life, and eventually you'll make 10K a month. It's just gonna happen. Not the case at all, is it? I mean, there's plenty of examples of people who are very fucking rich and they don't do they don't do any of this shit. They just work, right? And the most important thing is just to work. Find the thing that resonates with you want to work on, and work on that thing, you know. But of course you can do the self improvement things, but again, they should be a contribution, not the end all be all. A lot of people just see the self improvement shit, all these habits, is like, yeah, I do this, my life's going to improve. But if it's not contributing to anything, did I say that right? Did I say contributing to anything? Then it's kind of not really going to do anything for you, is it? Like at the end of the day, if you just see it logically, like if you're just going through emotions every day, oh, cold shower, meditate, journal, gym, read, work on this, do this, what's going to change? There needs to be something you're working on which is actually really purposeful, and then that needs to be a contribution, and you need to reap the rewards. I can't speak when I haven't done this YouTube shit in a while. You need to reap the rewards of the actions you're taking with those good habits. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, everything you do should really contribute to the work that you do, because the work that you do is going to be your purpose. And like, if you think about these habits that you're doing, how are they contributing to what you're doing? How are you making them purposeful and meaningful to what you're doing? Because if you're just doing these if you can't answer that question, like, mindful, meditation makes me mindful, I guess. Gratitude journaling, I don't know. Just some guy on YouTube told me it was beneficial. I guess it makes me happier. Going to the gym, get in shape, get loads of bitches, read books, knowledge. But like, how is it contributing to what you're actually doing? Because I found personally that like reading all these self-improvement books and watching all these videos, like self-improvement videos, which I've not really done for a while now, is the reason I don't do these things anymore, because it doesn't contribute to my path personally, is I've realized that it was just regurgitating. I can't fucking speak, I apologize. It was just regurgitating the same information in different ways. And I just got to a point where I was like, I know this shit. I know this. Yeah, it's just, he's just saying this in a different, okay, I know, I get it, do all this stuff, mindset, affirmations and stuff. And I just got sick of it. I just got fucking sick of it. And I was like, okay, how am I productively using my time doing this thing? No, I'm just doing it because, oh, it's a self-improvement habit. I have to check off the box. I've literally got a habit tracker here that I haven't, this is from like a few months ago when I used this. I don't use it anymore. I don't even know if it's still fucking there, but anyway, point being, like, it just wasn't contributing to my path personally. I was like, it's just regurgitating the same things. And the things that I want to learn more about aren't in alignment with all these self-improvement books. It's to do with different things in life, my interests, the things I want to pursue, which is different for everyone, And so, yeah, you just need to think more think more deeply about why you're taking the actions you're taking and how they're contributing to what you actually want to do in life. Like, if you're lost and you don't know what to do with your life, still do these things, you know, still take action on these things, because they're going to improve your life no matter what. And it keeps you kind of disciplined. But at the end of the day, the work and your purpose has to come first. And just doing self-improvement habits is not your purpose. It's not the end all be all. It's not going to make you money. It's not going to keep you financially stable. It's not going to bring you fulfillment. It can contribute to those things. Of course it can. I'm not saying these things are bad. You know, a lot of people make the mistake of, oh, you're saying, you know, to not do these things. And like, I'm not saying that. Do these things, but like, you should do them because they contribute to what you know, your purpose of your work. What is that? What are those things that you're actually interested in? And how are these things on the side contributing to that? Like, you know, I also found meditation for me, like just sitting there doing nothing. I prefer personally sitting, like having my eyes open, sitting in nature, and just letting my mind kind of wander. And if my mind goes somewhere, like I'm daydreaming, I'll come back to the present. But I prefer doing that to just meditation. And I find that it helps me spark more ideas. I also just found meditation just really fucking boring after a while. So I just wanted to mix it up a bit, you know what I'm saying? But I found a way to do the same kind of practice of mindfulness that resonates with me, because I know that it benefits me to know that I'm living a life which is authentic to me. That's why I take time to just sit and do nothing, because again, it helps me keep in check that I'm doing the things that actually resonate. A lot of people meditate, but they just meditate because it's like, it's a habit to check off. Oh, it makes me more mindful. But does it though? Because if you're so mindful, then why are you not doing the things which actually resonate? Why are you just following a cult? You know what I'm saying? So it's things like this. You just need to think more, like, just need to think more about the things you're doing. If you're a very positive minded person, you might not need to gratitude journal every day. It might not be a massive fucking deal because you're very positive minded. It might contribute to you being positive minded. You know, if you find day to day you're not very, like, oh, you're a bit down, maybe gratitude journal might pick you up a bit, might make you think positively. But even a good habit for you then would be to sit for like a few minutes a day and just think of things that you're grateful for, or just think of positive things, you know, or listen to more positive music. Just little things like this can really make a difference. But again, it's finding what really, you know, contributes to your life meaningfully. It's not just doing the things for the sake of doing them, which is, I think, what a lot of people make the mistake of doing, and it's why they're just stagnant in life. It's why they do all these things, but they're not really seeing any change. You know, it's kind of it happens to everyone. It's happened to me. It's why I'm making this video, so that you don't experience this. Either you don't experience it at all, or you don't experience it any longer if you are going through this. So I hope that you grasped the general idea of what I'm trying to say here. Just make sure that these things that you're doing, all this self-improvement stuff that you are doing, is actually improving your life and the work and the thing you're pursuing. Like the actual thing you're pursuing, not just the self-improvement habits, you know? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I will see you in the next one. My voice is gone fucking raspy. But yeah, I will see you soon, and yeah, stay focused.